Hello, everyone. This is Lisa from Power Wheelchairs for Success. And yes, I am back from my week out. You can see my suitcase there in the background. Things went really well. This is my retreat for the year. Usually I do one or two, so we'll see how this year goes. But here's the thing. I really wanted to reach out to all of you, and I really want to take that time to thank you for being on the channel and following the topics and all that kind of stuff. My purpose with this channel, as always, is to share resources, share support, any kind of guidance, any kind of tips that I can throw out there regarding wheelchair use. So, or for beginners or, beginners or more experienced or years of experience, but I want to be there for any level of wheelchair users. However, YouTube is constantly changing and we're constantly, trying to stay on top of things. I have no need for millions and millions of subscribers. I really don't. I don't want to show you how I go to breakfast. I don't want to show you how I took a trip to China. No. And there is a group, there is people who like to watch, how people take a trip and what kind of things did they look at and what kind of things did they do to make sure they had what they needed for that trip. So there is a group and a need for that. However, this channel is for that core support and those tips and ideas, and I want to keep that flowing. I want to keep that in the main base of this channel. So here's the thing. Some changes that I will try. I've only done long form content here on my channel, which means, 5 minutes or more. So now YouTube is throwing out, please do shorts. And so I've done a few shorts. I don't like shorts because the information can get lost and I have to look throughout the whole video, what the point of that video was and to take out that real good piece and make it into a short. But, for people who are in a hurry and just want to hear that core piece. However, sometimes you need that space to listen to the whole video and kind of think about, how you would adapt that information to what works for you, because my ideas or my suggestions or my resources for wheelchair users might work for some, but not for everybody, if that makes sense. So with YouTube, they're encouraging us to do shorts. They're encouraging us to do podcasts, and they're now encouraging us also to do live form content. So those two last ones, I've done a few shorts, and I've never liked shorts because I'm not good at them. I don't think that my setup here on the channel is made for shorts. I think a few shorts here and there are good, but the long form content is I think is key because it's about reflecting, it's about looking back, it's about trying these resources, it's about, oh, I never thought of that, I'll go try that, kind of thing. So, and that could be lost in a short. So the podcast. So we have the podcast that I might try, and then we have the live form content. So you tell me, give me some feedback for those people who are always around. I see you. I see your answers there and your comments. So thank you for that. Which one would you like me to start with? I think that podcasts might be a good step I think the algorithm or the numbers for that will be different. I don't know if they'll be separate. I don't know. For the health of the channel, I don't know. So I will take a look at some topics for podcasts and see what fits the best. But just so you know that I'm going to be testing some new things and see what works. I think that podcasts might work, and I don't know with video or without video, but we'll see. I'll have to figure that one out. And then live form, and live form means that we'll have to schedule it and put a date on the calendar and a time, so that and a lot of times when you're doing these live presentations, people don't show up because I didn't know about it or etc. So my hope is that if we do a few live forums, that you'll be able to interact with me and we can do questions and answer kind of thing, or people can share a little bit of their information. I'll see how we can shape that it's useful. So I want something that's useful and not fluffy. I don't like fluffy. So, and fluffy means I'm doing it because I want numbers. I'm not into numbers. I swear to you, I'm not into numbers. This is not a competition. I just want to make sure that you have what is useful for you. So, taking a look at the podcast in the live form, I'll take a look at it. I think that'll be much more useful than the shorts. Once in a blue moon, I might make a few shorts, but my focus is not on the shorts. I think that it might help to say, oh, there's that channel up there, or, so it might attract some people that hadn't seen that my channel exists. But I think that the purpose of the shorts might be in that area rather than core information. I want people to be able to take a look at the long-term content and get the juicy parts of it and not miss, what's most important for them. So let me know your thoughts, because that's where I want to go in terms of what's going to be most useful for you. If you say, yeah, because I go to work and then I can just listen to the podcast and that'll be awesome. Or, I'd love to do a live session and, get to know each other and all that kind of stuff. Then we can try a few of those, and I'll look at some dates where we can say, every Wednesday we'll have a live session, and we'll see how it goes and see if it's beneficial. For those out there who use wheelchairs, it might be a form of community, so we'll see. But this is not about me, it's about all of us who come to this channel and look for information that's useful. There might be some topics that you've been itching for me to do, and I don't know about it. So it's that kind of thing. So with YouTube, again, it's always about changes and staying on top of things. So I will wait for your answers. I will go to my drawing board and make some scribbles and see what I can create, and pull out some things that'll be most useful between you all and myself. All right. Take care, and hope to see you in the next one.